The ANZ Bank has drawn public and political fire for its second Reserve Bank-defying rate rise this year. ANZ says it's justified in raising its lending rates, and some analysts agree. They expect the rest of the Big Four banks to make the same move. David Spicer reports.
Last night, the ANZ announced a 6 basis point increase in variable rates from next Friday for home and business borrowers. And today, auctioneers were feeling the pinch.
This property's not going to sell under 600,000, so you should be shaking your head this way, not that way.
But no one from the ANZ was available to appear on camera to explain why.
We want to make sure we continue to fund business and housing in Australia, and we need to reflect that increased cost of funds and the rate we charge to our customers.
The government says it's time for ANZ customers to shop around.
I can understand that any ANZ customer would be very, very angry today about the actions of the ANZ Bank.
Currently, the ANZ has the second lowest variable home loan rate amongst the Big Four. After the rate increase, it'll have the second highest. Tony Abbott says the government is not helping.
Everyone needs to understand that when the government is out there borrowing $100 million every single day, there is going to be upwards pressure on interest rates.
But the Small Business Minister says the Reserve Bank recently found that funding costs for banks are easing.
This is particularly disappointing in light of the fact that the ANZ Bank recently announced massive profits and indeed announced job cuts.
Other banks are now reviewing their rates. While some may be tempted to follow the ANZ's lead, many economists predict the Reserve Bank will soon cut rates as long as inflation eases.
If that confirms that inflation is not moving outside its target, that could be the icing on the cake, which allows them to cut early in May.
The next inflation figures are due out in 2 weeks. David Spicer, ABC News.